The Early Intervention Program was established by Congress as part of the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. The program was established in 1986, and it's part of the larger service delivery system for children and youth with disabilities. In the United States, all children and youth with disabilities are entitled to a free, appropriate public education. That's guaranteed by the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. And Part C of that act is the program for the youngest of our children, infants and toddlers. The mission of the Early Intervention Program is to identify as early as possible infants and toddlers with special needs, to make sure they get evaluated, and to provide them and their families with family-centered early intervention services that can promote their healthy development. One of the important services we provide is service coordination services. That's like case management. So every child that is referred into the system and their family gets assigned a service coordinator. That's a really important service to make sure that everything that is supposed to happen for kids in our service delivery system happens, and to make sure that families have access to their services. We also provide a whole range of therapeutic and supportive services. The specific services that are provided to a child and family really depends on the unique needs of that child and the unique needs of that family. So every child has potential access to any of the services that we deliver. So for example, special education services, or physical therapy, or occupational therapy, speech language services, family training and counseling, a whole range of services that really depend on what that child and family's needs are. There's no cost to families for participating in the program. To be eligible for the Early Intervention Program, children have to have either a developmental delay, so a delay in their development in the area of communication, or physical development, or cognitive development, adaptive development, emotional or social development. Or they have to have a diagnosed condition with a high probability that their development will be affected by that condition. So for example, a child with Down syndrome would be eligible for the program just on the basis of having Down syndrome. A child with autism, a child with cerebral palsy, a child with a vision impairment or hearing loss, they'd qualify for early intervention services based on that diagnosed condition, even if they're not having a delay when we first find them. To be eligible for the program, we serve infants and toddlers, so a child birthed up to the age of 3. Children who are 3 years and older are eligible for preschool special education if they're having delays in development or have that sort of a condition, but we only serve children up to the age of 3. And they have to be a resident of New York, so they have to have an address and a legal residence here. There are no citizenship requirements. They just have to be residing in New York.
Oh, it is honored. Nice job.